Hello there, fellow adventurers. Have you ever dreamed of testing your mettle against the wild, untamed wilderness of the jungle? The jungle is a place where nature reigns supreme, and every step you take is a step into the unknown. It's a place of incredible biodiversity, with lush greenery and fascinating creatures at every turn. From the smallest insects to the largest predators, the jungle is teeming with life. But this beauty also hides danger. The dense foliage can conceal threats, and the unpredictable weather can turn a peaceful trek into a perilous journey. Are you up for the challenge? The jungle demands respect and preparation. It's not just about physical strength, but also mental fortitude. The jungle is not for the faint of heart. It tests your limits and pushes you to adapt to its ever-changing environment. It's a test of your survival skills, your resilience, and your ability to adapt to the unexpected. But fear not. With the right mindset and tools, you can thrive in this challenging environment. With the right knowledge and preparation, you can face the jungle with confidence. Understanding the terrain and knowing how to use the resources around you are key. This guide will equip you with the essential tips and tricks to survive in this demanding environment. From basic survival techniques to advanced strategies, we've got you covered. We'll cover everything from finding shelter and clean water to identifying edible plants and avoiding dangerous animals. Each skill is crucial for your survival. So get ready to learn the art of jungle survival. Let's dive in and embark on this thrilling adventure together. First things first, let's talk about the weather. Jungles are notorious for their intense heat and humidity. Think temperatures soaring to 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 degrees Celsius, with humidity levels hovering near a stifling 100%. You can expect heavy rainfall and electrifying thunderstorms, especially during the summer months. The jungle has two distinct seasons, the dry season and the monsoon season. During the dry season, which usually falls between June and August, you might see rain only once a day. But when the monsoon season hits from December to May, prepare yourself for a relentless deluge. The constant rain can make even the simplest tasks a challenge. Now let's talk about what you need to pack. The right gear can make the difference between a challenging adventure and a disastrous one. Remember, you'll be carrying everything on your back, so pack light and smart. A sharp pocket knife is your best friend in the jungle. It can be used for everything from cutting branches to preparing food. Water purification tablets are essential because even clear water sources can harbor harmful bacteria. Insect repellent is crucial for keeping those pesky mosquitoes at bay, and a machete will help you clear paths and build shelter. Waterproof clothing, a poncho, and a sturdy pair of rubber boots will be your armor against the relentless rain. Section 4, Shelter. Your home away from home. One of the first things you'll need to do in the jungle is build a shelter. Look for a spot on elevated terrain. This will help you avoid flooding and minimize the number of creepy crawlies sharing your space. A simple lean-to shelter is surprisingly effective. Find a sturdy branch and lean it against a tree, creating an A-frame structure. Then, lean smaller branches at 45-degree angles along the main branch to form the roof. Cover the entire structure with a thick layer of palm leaves and bark to keep out the rain and wind. Remember, your shelter should provide shade from the sun and protection from the elements. Section 5. Water, nature's liquid gold. In the heart of the jungle, water is not just a necessity, it's a treasure that can mean the difference between life and death. Water is your lifeline in the jungle. Without it, survival becomes nearly impossible. You'll need to stay hydrated in the intense heat and humidity. The jungle's climate can quickly deplete your body's water reserves. Fortunately, the jungle provides ample sources of water, if you know where to look. Streams, rivers, and even the ground can be potential sources. Rainwater is your best bet. It's the purest form of water you can find in the wild. Even a short 10-minute downpour can yield up to 30 liters of water. Always be prepared to collect rainwater when it starts to pour. Just make sure you collect it in a clean container. Contaminated containers can ruin your precious water supply. If you find a river or stream, don't be fooled by its clear appearance. It could still be teeming with harmful bacteria. Always be cautious. Always boil or purify water before drinking. This step is crucial to avoid waterborne diseases. Did you know that thick vines can also be a source of water? These natural reservoirs can be lifesavers. Cut the vine high up, then lower down to drain the water into your mouth or container. This method can provide a surprising amount of water. If you're desperate, you can even collect muddy water and let it settle for about 20 minutes. This can be a last resort. Carefully scoop the clearer water from the top and purify it before drinking. This process can make even the murkiest water drinkable. Section 6. Food and danger, a balancing act. Let's talk about food. The jungle offers a surprising bounty of edible plants and creatures, but you need to know what to look for and what to avoid. From vibrant fruits hanging from trees to the small critters scurrying on the forest floor, the jungle is a veritable pantry if you know where to look. While hunting might seem appealing, it's best to avoid large animals. These creatures, though tempting, can pose significant risks. They can be dangerous and difficult to catch. The energy and effort required to hunt them often outweigh the benefits. Instead, focus on easier prey like fish and insects. These smaller creatures are abundant and can be caught with minimal effort. A sharpened bamboo spear can be surprisingly effective for fishing, allowing you to catch a meal with precision and skill. And you can create simple traps by digging a hole, lining it with debris, and covering it with fruit. These traps can catch small animals that wander in search of food. The jungle is also home to a variety of edible plants, but be careful. Some plants can be deceivingly similar to toxic ones. Never eat anything you can't positively identify. It's crucial to have knowledge or a guide to help you distinguish between safe and harmful plants. Coconuts are an excellent source of nutrition and hydration. They provide essential electrolytes and can be a lifesaver in the wild. You can also find edible plants like squash, cucumbers, cashews, and peanuts. These plants offer a variety of nutrients and can be a great addition to your diet and the inner core of palm trees, known as palm hearts. These are not only nutritious, but also quite delicious. Just make sure you steer clear of any plants with thorns, spines, or milky sap, as these can be poisonous. Always err on the side of caution when foraging in the jungle.